biggest selling point that we have is that it's a supplemental instruction tool. It's not replacing or not substituting anything that already exists. A lot of schools and principals and teachers are looking for online resources right now because they were hit by pandemic. But this is not something that is the need of the hour only. It is the need of the hour, but it is beyond that need of the hour.
How wonderfully the education system responded when the world disconnected with COVID. Hats off to all the educators who connected students in a disconnected world. Such is the story of Anjali Thanawala, founder of OurMEETonline NJ Inc. Our math, English, education, technology, that is what MEET is all about. MEET is an online digital learning and management platform. Anjali is an educator, a parent, traveler, carries her doctorate in higher education, leadership from Rowan University, New Jersey. आपका बहुत-बहुत स्वागत है.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Rashi Foundation. Anjali, to start with, please tell us about brand Anjali Thanawala. What inspired your journey as an educator and a researcher?
Thank you so much, Rashi, for calling me a brand. It's a brand information, I guess, and it will take an entire lifetime for that. But yes, it's been a journey, and I think we all can associate with it. We all take our journeys, and mine is no special, but it's different. My career back in India with being a lecturer in English at a very fancy college in Punjab. A lot of branded people, which includes Kapil Sharma and Sugandha Mishra. All of those came from that. I worked with some of them, so they are brands now. So I got a chance to work with them when I started my career. But one of the biggest challenges I found when I started teaching, I was young enough to see what my journey was and what the journey of other students have been and is. And one of the biggest challenges was that the education system in India required everyone to be proficient in English, no matter where they come from, which town, which state, which part of the country are they from the remotest rural villages. But when they come to the university level, the college levels, they all are taking the same level of English proficiencies as a compulsory English subject. And that was not only challenging for me as an educator, as a faculty to teach them, but it also kept me wondering, how are we expecting them to compete with the students who have, passed their matriculation and higher secondary from these fancy schools who were raised in English-speaking households and have gone to English medium schools. They were so there was a difference, a gap to begin with when the students enter the colleges. So that's where I kept thinking, I started thinking that how I'm going to help these students who have this struggle when they not only begin their journey, but they are setting themselves for failure to an extent because they don't have that 12 years of preparation which some other students have. So with that in mind, I really wanted to find out how to teach English in a better way. So I came to US, I applied to various colleges in US as a student, and I came for my third master's at that time in teaching English as second language, because I really wanted to know how I can teach English. When I had a degree in English literature from Guru Nanak Dev University, but that prepared me as a scholar of English, but not as a faculty who can teach students the basics of learning a language. So what I was doing, instead of teaching literature, which was expected, I was literally trying to teach them the language to begin with so that I can get them to the level of where literature can be taught. So that brought me to US to work on a master's degree in teaching English as second language. I graduated with a master's from New Jersey City University in Masters of Arts in teaching in urban education, specializing in English as second language. So that was my beginning in United States, and I started working in colleges here. And the life changes as you go around and as you travel and as you experience different things. So my life changed as well. So when I had the first chance to implement my learning to a lifelong dream, our Meet Online came into being.
Now, that is one inspiring journey of Anjali Thanawala. Anjali, tell us more about your platform, OurMEETonline, in detail.
OurMEETonline is an interesting platform which is bringing teachers and students on the same platform. There have been a lot of ed tech companies out there which are doing a lot of work for students. They are trying to feed students to get started with the competition, build their, morale, helping them cover the materials required for a certain exam and this and that. But one major piece is missing, which is the role of teachers in the students' education. So the platform that I have envisioned and have put together, it brings teachers and students and parents on the same platform. So the teachers are the ones who are guiding students that, okay, let's do this, let's do that, and this is how you're going to do it. And students are following the teacher's lead. The teachers have full control on what students will be doing every week so that they can see if the students are following through. There is a guidance. It's an asynchronous platform which has videos to help students learn the materials. It has assessments, quizzes, practices, grade analysis, grade book, leaderboard, you name it. There is communication tools in it. So how I present it is it's a tool for teachers to help students grow. And it's a supplemental tool. It's not replacing the need of teachers in a classroom. It is just a tool to help teachers do what they do best in a better way. So I realized that in most classrooms, teachers do not have time to provide differentiated learning, which is very important to help students with different learning styles to get the best out of them. So our tool helps teachers to provide that differentiated learning using various learning modules that learners learn with. Just to elaborate on what I mean by learning styles is that some people are visual learners. They learn when they see something. Some people are kinesthetic. When they do things with their hands, they learn better. No matter what you tell them, no matter how you present them, they can't learn it unless they are hands-on. So some students learn when they read at their own. They need to see everything in print. So these are not a lack of learning, but it's a different method that each individual. So this is our human capacity. Some learn in one way, some learn in another way, some learn in a combination of ways. So our platform is helping different learners learn the way they want. And most of all, asynchronous is very helpful as a supplemental tool because a lot of students do not raise hands in the classroom when they need it the most. They are shy, they are quiet, they are intimidated. They're worried that they will be judged. So asynchronous platforms become helpful to these students who are more of loners. Sometimes they want to work in their own space, but they're very good at working in their own space. So asynchronous platform like OurMEETonline is a solution for such learners as well. They can watch the videos at their own. They can find problems that they may have and send an email to the teacher through the platform. Hey, I did not get that, can you answer me that, or how can I do it, whatever queries they have. So it's a relationship that they can build with the teacher, not actually raising hands in front of the rest of the class. The leaderboard helps them stay connected with the class and see who is doing better, who has done more, how can I make that happen for my own self, without getting into the competition, which is kind of negative. Competition, it's self-motivation for students to do better for themselves. And it's a skill building tool. When I say skill building tool, it means that if a fourth grader is required to learn a certain level of reading proficiency or math proficiency, but do not have the third grade or the second grade level proficiency either, but for some reasons they are in fourth grade or whatever happened, but they have not achieved the previous grade level proficiency, then there is no way they will master the current grade level proficiency. So the software is built so that when you take the assessment, it analyzes you on that particular topic, if you have the grade level proficiency or you need some push to come to that grade level proficiency. And then it gives you assessment practices, videos to learn and help you move to the grade level proficiency.
Now that is very interesting and very new to the market, the need of the hour. Anjali, why don't you share the different kind of training programs, workshops you're offering at OurMEETonline?
So teachers have a big stake in it. This is actually helping teachers do the best. We are providing them a lot of trainings to not only improve their pedagogy using the software, but also to learn different methods of teaching styles, which helps them, give this differentiated learning opportunities to the students, and how they can where and how they can bring in OurMEETonline to help students. So we provide teachers how to use, how to improve, and how to look for new opportunities of pedagogy. It's a whole teacher training program. So teachers can earn certificates of professional development with us so that they can be trained for EdTech, for technology implementation in classrooms. It's also digitalizing the classrooms, digitalizing the schools, which is the need of the hour. So there is a big push in India right now to, digitalize classroom. And this is one step in that direction. A lot of us boards are requiring the teachers to go get those certificates, and they're requiring schools to bring in such technologies which will be implemented or which can be implemented and are easy to use. So our platform is all of that. It's very easy to use. It really is a no-brainer, if I can say that. And it's Rashi and me who need to learn technology these days, but our kids are born with it. So it's very easy for the young students to learn it. The teachers may require a push, because I need a push sometimes here and there, even using my phone. So it's a good idea to get some training in how to use the application. So all those workshops are provided, and we are always there to support the teachers when they need an idea of how to increase the retention in the program, how to increase the participation of the students for the program and in the classroom. So what incentives can be introduced, how they can incentivize the students to use the asynchronous technologies. A lot of brain has gone into the production of this application. 2 decades of research has gone into this platform building, that how students learn, what will be the best way of providing them support online.
And I think this is totally amazing, because this is the new normal, learning online, attending school and colleges online. See, there are many such programs as claimed by many people in the market. What is the USP? Why should people, especially the principals, the school principals, the teachers, should reach out to you?
One of the biggest selling point that we have is that it's a supplemental instruction tool. It's not replacing or not substituting anything that already exists. A lot of schools and principals and teachers are looking for online resources right now because they were hit by pandemic. But this is not something that is the need of the hour only. It is the need of the hour, but it is beyond that need of the hour. It will exist, it will be used by the schools, and schools will love to use it because it will be a supplemental instruction tool. When I say supplemental instruction tool, it's not doubting the efficiency and the abilities of the faculty or teachers to teach their subject areas. It's something what they cannot reach in the 40 minutes of the lecture or of the class period, which is needed by the students. Sometimes there are 40-50 students in the classroom and only one teacher to teach them. She cannot reach out to every student, even when the bestest of teachers want to reach it. So they need technology, they need tools to supplement. So it is something that they can enjoy at their own. It's not built to challenge their abilities, but it is to groom their abilities. Whatever they already have, it's building on it. So if they are in a fourth grade and they have the ability to do fourth grade math already, they can go in the fifth grade math and do it. So it's enhancing their abilities and grooming it to the next level. It is also helping the students. Another selling point is that it is going to prepare the students for the global competition.
Absolutely wonderful. And this sounds like a complete program package. Anjali ji, what is the success mantra?
I was quite sure when I started doing my R&D for the program. I had a lot of years of experience in online teaching and learning. I have been on the other side of the online teaching, where I have implemented the programs in various universities and schools in US. For the last 2 decades, almost 2 decades, I have been working with a lot of ed tech companies, trying to understand that what works the best. And as a parent, I knew what wasn't working for my daughter and what challenges me as a parent. I don't want to go through 10 different sites, 10 different programs for 10 different things. I want one platform where my daughter have a one login, where I can see what she is doing from another end, not letting her know that what I'm keeping an eye on, what your progress is. And I also was expecting that teachers should have an access to what my daughter is doing, and provide me feedback, provide my daughter feedback, and it just shouldn't be something extracurricular activity, but I wanted it to be part of the mainstream curriculum of the school. So that's where all of this came from. And we were able to provide a platform which is one login for all the subjects that we are focused on math and English primarily, but we support sciences also. So it's one login for teacher for all the grades, one login for a student for all the subjects that they have, one login for the parents for all the kids that they have. So that is one reason why we were confident that it is different, is that it's a skill building software. It is bringing teachers and students on one platform. We understand that teachers are the most important building block in a child's career, in their progress. So it is covering all of the required. We have not left any stone unturned to ensure the student success.
And definitely that's a lot of hard work and good work. And we are so, so proud of Anjali over here. Anjali, please tell us, share with us what are your future plans. Plus, also let us know what is your special message to all the educators out there?
So our plans, I'm going to start with that. So we are hitting the Indian market with our materials, ready materials. We are serving CBSE, ICSE, and Cambridge boards. We have materials up to fifth grade. The next round would be up to eighth grade, and the third round would be up to 10th grade and 11th and 12th for the Englishes and math. So this is a 3-year plan right now. We will be providing teacher certification programs also, which can be complemented for professional development needs that the students, and the teachers and the schools have. So this is our vision at this point. Our priorities are, we are a nonprofit org, so we want to reach to the roots, to the masses, and provide the digital platforms that students need to bridge the digital gap, and also to bridge the learning gap that exists. So these are the two areas where we are working, bridging the gap for the digital divide that exists, and bridging the gap for the skill development divide that exists. So this is our vision that we will be able to achieve within the next 3 to 5 years. So the message that I want to give to all the educators and principals, admins, the governing bodies of the school is that change is difficult, but it is inevitable. We have to embrace it. As a human being, we all resist change. We want to continue with the pace of life that exists. But the ones who do not move in or take the first step to adapt to the change, they are the one who lag behind. It's the need of the hour that we have to embrace this digital change in our education system. I have been a big proponent of digitalizing the classrooms for education. I have worked at several big institutions, several big universities in United States, in the northeastern region of United States. And we have always talked that these universities are the hub of bringing technology to the world, and they are the ones who have lacked the most in their classrooms. So this is time for the classrooms, for the educators to embrace that change and digitalize themselves. It is for them, their own benefit, and it is to help the students the most.
Time to change, learn, and accept the change. Please get in touch with Anjali Thanawala. She has some amazing programs for digitization of schools. Get in touch with her. Her details are available in the feed.